I'm live. I am live. Live eating popcorn on YouTube. Excellent. Excellent. Let's move this about. Who's out there? Say hello. Jump in. Say hi. 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 Two people on. Say hello. Hello. Jin79. How's it going, man? Sorry, I'm playing with the light. I'm trying to figure out where to put my light. Here. Or here. Be a little bit close there. Maybe that'll do an alternate time. How's it going, man? Cold. Yeah, cold here. Cold here as well. Where are you? Don't know why I'm shouting. Where are you? No, some popcorn. Guys, oh, South Wales. Well, Pat, how's it going? Yeah, it's cold. It's cold. Where, did you get much snow? We got very little snow. But we are due a dump tonight from like 5 a.m. until maybe 5 p.m. Hopefully we'll get a really good dump of snow and hopefully get out in it because it's going to rain afterwards. So what's everybody been up to? Do you like my swimsuit? Nothing at all. Caribou Mike, how you doing? You're very welcome. Not a bit of snow. Are we still talking about snow here, Pat? I hope we are. We got to keep it clean. So, guys, we have been under the influence of an easterly air mass in the British Isles, the UK and Ireland, which has meant that there has been a ton of snow for the east coast of England and Scotland, but very little here. It is a family channel, guys. Yes, you're right, Pat. Very little snow here at all. So it's just been like, come on, snow, make it across. No snow pilk. Very little, like centimeter or something. But hopefully tonight we'll get some. Sorry, I'm eating popcorn. I made popcorn for the girls, so I made some for myself. Here's a question. Who loves the little half-popped kernels? Is there loads, Pilk? Loads and loads. That's the last thing you needed was snow on top of your flood. Guys, stop what you're doing. X out of chat. Hit that thumbs up. Come on, we got 9 people online. We got no thumbs up. English Woodsman, you're welcome, buddy. How's it going? I'll put him away. I know. I agree. I used to work in call centers and people would ring up and they'd be eating when they're talking to you on the phone, and it would you'd feel like getting down, you know, you feel like getting down the phone. Stop eating your cornflakes down the phone. Jesus. -8 now in North Greece. -16. Oh no way. That is mental. It was -23 in Scotland on Thursday night. -23. Jeannie Mac. Good man. Well, guys, I was out. Pat, you have a lot of faith in the postal service, I have to say. Jeannie Mac, -7. Well, I think we got to about -5. -5 before wind chill. Like the last 2 days, you would hardly have stepped outside the house. Freeze you, boy. Freeze you in half. I was down today running the chainsaw for a bit. It's very windy, like very windy. A heart attack, Pilk. Jesus. I hope he's all right. Crazy, crazy. Guys, down in Red Branch, got the chainsaw out, got Igor out. Igor was on the go, Pilk. That's tough, boy. Ooh, -40. Guys, we don't know what weather is. We really don't. Oh no, Pilk. I hope it gets better. Guys, we are so influenced by the Atlantic here in Ireland. It's unbelievable. It just affects everything. Everything. -4, -4. Listen, and what I reckon, Woodsman, I was reading up on some. I track the weather. You know, you're like myself. You're outside all the time. When I was an outdoor pursuits instructor full time, you spend your life tracking weather systems. Bruno's 100%. Hey, 100%. Big and bold and lunatic, like. But I was tracking the weather, so we're due for a bit of a mild spell, and then it's apparently that easterly airflow is supposed to swing back around and come at us again. So maybe next weekend or the end of next week, we could be in line for more snow. But that is the way of it. So, Tasman, how's it going, guys? There's a couple of people over from the Buckin Army, I think. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome to Friday Night Live with Wooly. We basically talk about everything. Anything you want, guys, get it into the comments and we'll have the crack about it and we'll see what's going on. Yeah. Wooly's weather. 60% of the time, works every time. -10 by Genie Mac. -10, that's tough, boy. But is it wet? Like the thing about Ireland is that it's wet. So we'll have a couple of months where it's just hovering around 4 degrees, but it's wet, like really, really wet and miserable and raining and damp, and it's not like they get up in the Scandinavian countries where it can be -20, but it's just really, really cold. You know, we get really, really cold and we get really, really wet. So, guys, it's great to see so many people in the comments that know each other. It's excellent. The wind cut you in half, boy. Wind cut you in half. Bruno, come on, these people want here to here. Bruno's here. Everybody calm down. Bruno's here. Bruno, look. Bruno, look what I have. Come on, you have to come up and say hello, but Bruno likes popcorn. Mittens loves popcorn. Up. The people want to see you, Bruno. People want to see you. Look. Where are you? Bruno. Sorry. It's -5 at the minute. Oh, hang on a second. I got all my sisters and me. Bruno's knocking stuff down. Look what I found. The girls are clearing out the bedroom. You see all these Paw Patrol toys here. They're being given. Doug, how's it going? Look what I found. I found a box of screws full of sawdust. An empty box of screws full of sawdust. Good dog, Bruno. Good dog. That's from Pilk. Oh, good dog. Come over and say hello. Nah, he's away downstairs. There must be food downstairs. So, yeah. So we got 15 people on. This is like the biggest live we've ever had. The girls took this up from Red Branch for something. That room is like calico critters, Sylvanian families, guys. Do you know what that stuff is? Doug, you know what that is. Calico critters, they call it in the States, or Sylvanian families, we call it here. It is little miniature animals, and we have thousands of them, thousands and houses and hotels and bloody everything, and We even have like he's gone. Bruno's gone. He's way downstairs. He's had enough of this. He's not getting enough attention. Yeah, Taz, I'm sure. If I've been out the back cutting, I have to empty my trousers out. I have to turn my trousers upside down at the door. Yeah, Pat. Yes, he's not getting my steak. My steak, it's Valentine's Day at the weekend. So, Cluttered Garage, how's it going? 4:10 p.m. Nice. You guys are winding down for the day now, are you? Move this over a wee bit. So yeah, it's like 9:10 here. Really, that is crazy, guys. It's crazy the amount of snow you guys get. You know, I did 3 months in Montana a long time ago, back in 2002 maybe, and it was July, August, and September. I think we were there. And one morning we woke up and there was 4 foot of snow. It was the middle of July. Do you know what I mean? No, maybe it was earlier. I don't know. Anyway, listen, you're talking about 30 degrees during the day and wake up the next day and there was snow. Well, River, how's it going? Guys, great to see you all here. Great to see you all here. So, excellent. Export on X. That's really good. And good boots. Very, very good boots, guys. Yes, excellent boots. Hayaks are. I recently discovered. Well, I didn't discover it. Somebody it was already known that. The German army boots you can get. Sort of pre-Gore-Tex boots. Well, they're made by Hayaks as well. They're a full leather boot, but they're leather lined on the inside as well. They've got a funny old sole in them. They're made by Hayaks too. There you go. But not. I wonder what. Do you remember the old German army boots you used to get in the 90s? I wonder who made them. They were class boots, boy. Yeah, I know. I know. There's some of you guys go live and it's 4 a.m. I think. What do you call them? Shayab. When Shayab goes live, it's like 4 a.m. and I'm like, listen, I'm really sorry. I'm never going to make that. I'm like fast asleep in bed. Well, I'm probably up letting a geriatric dog out for a pee. But yes, I'm no, I'll be in bed. So listen, here's the crack, guys. Who makes them, Pelt? That's what I need to know. I need to know who makes these boots. Apparently, the Hayaks Scout boots are going to be issued to the Irish Army now as well. So Hayaks Scout are very good boots. Anybody that's interested, if you can get a pair cheap, they're expensive. And I see Joe Robinette or whatever you call him is promoting them. He's got like 1 million subscribers or something. Guess what Wally's drinking tonight, guys? It's not Smithwick's. Smithwick's is a beer here that was first brewed in like, I don't know. So, guys, no video tonight. Did anybody notice that there was no video tonight on Wally's World? It's too late for coffee, Pat. You drink too much coffee. Your cup is too big. Guys, that is the first. Tonight is the first night since the start of April last year that I haven't uploaded a video. Volky. I never heard of them. Never heard of them, guys. See, now I have to go check. Nah, it's not working. Guys, the first time in 10 months that I haven't uploaded a video to YouTube every day. How does that make you feel? It's a bit of a strange sensation. I know it's a little bit VOLKL. Yeah, I swear. I'll leave it. I'll check it out later. So, guys, so I made a decision yesterday to stop posting to stop posting videos every day. It's something that I had been thinking about for a long time. The uploading videos every day was an experiment. Okay, so I know I've talked about this before, but I just want to, now that I've made a decision, I just want to briefly go over it again. So the experiment was this time last year, or April last year. Splitter Wars was coming up. I was building the log shed, and I had just got all those big beech trees. So and we were locked down, right? Yes, Pat, water. And we had just been locked down. So I had all the time in the world. I had all the wood. I had all this stuff going on. So I decided to start. Well, basically, I started editing videos, putting content up, and staggering it once a week. And I was literally scratching my head going, I have like 4 years of footage here. So thanks, Doug. Yes, Pat, you are right. And so what I decided to do was, I says, I know what I'll do, right? I know I have a good channel. I just need a way. Kentrack. I never heard of them. So what I did, guys, was I decided, I says, right, I'll just start getting the content out there. I have loads, chainsaw stuff and all these other things. I'll just get the content out there and see what happens, right? So I did. 10 months. And I have to say, in the last couple of months, it has been tough, right? Which Dracula? What are you looking at? This thing. Thanks, Critter. This is the Paw Patrol and something. The kids are clearing out toys. Kids are clearing out toys. Dracula, Critter. Thank you. You made me laugh. So what? Yeah, I was finding it tough, guys, and I wasn't finding it tough to get the videos out and stuff like that. I think I was just getting a bit of burnout, because you sort of get into this headspace of looking at analytics and seeing what is working and what isn't working, and it sort of annoys you a bit. Yeah. So what I've decided to do, guys, after the 10 months was up, I wanted to push it out to the 10 months. I decided then to bring it back a bit, and I'm going to upload 3 videos a week or something like that. So I've already shot like 10 videos since I decided. So no, it's not a model of my new shell. But do you like my my swimming trunks? My leopard print ones. Waxed cotton jackets. I think it depends what you're using it for. X. I'm going to call you X, I think, because it sounds cooler, like Weapon X. I am in the process. Yeah. Saws, how's it going? Or we should call you I Like Massey Ferguson's. You know, so yeah, that's and when I hurt the wrist and all, guys, Roddy's not here, is he? Bet you he'll appear now, but as soon as I mention the wrist, Roddy will come on. Where is he? As soon as I hurt the wrist, I started looking back on videos because I sort of had a bit of downtime. So what I decided, I started changing thumbnails and stuff like that and getting into it and all. And anyway, so that's what's happening from now. So no video today. First time in 10 months, guys, that there hasn't been a video. And we'll see what happens to the channel. Okay. Probably going to be a lot of chainsaw and axe stuff for the next while. I'm just going to make it that way. And we'll see what happens with that. So speaking of axe stuff, guys, what did you think of my axe videos? I'm waiting for an answer on this one as well, guys. What did you think of the double bit videos? X, are you talking about Ventile? Or are you talking about like a barber wax jacket, you know? Waiting for the 5-foot tree. Are you waiting for me to cut down a big tree? Guys, listen. I was cutting down the tree with the Buckin special, right? And I was waiting for it. I was just waiting for somebody to come back and say that's not a tree. So I was down in Red Branch today, and I was looking around, and I'm trying to find. Thanks, Doug. Oh, cutting down the 5-foot trees is a torture, guys. That they would be like really cool Vikings with chainsaw hands. So what was I going to say? Oh, I was looking for a bigger tree. I was going, right, somebody's going to say something. But guys, that tree, yeah. Yeah, Barber makes some serious coats, but it's not going to be for hill walking. You're not going to walk in it. You're going to roast, okay? So because they're all padded, so they're not very breathable either. So, but if you're looking at like your for a bushcraft type jacket, that is the way I'm going at the minute. X is I'm going more along the lines of I don't have it here, of natural fibers instead of man-made breathable fibers like Gore-Tex and stuff like that, you know. So I just find them a wee bit harder wearing, to tell you the truth. I do have this what's the name? This Ridgeline smock here. This Ridgeline smock, and it's excellent, guys. Don't get me wrong. And I tell you what happened was I bloody caught it. I caught it on a briar, just on a briar, like, and it pulled the thread. Like it wasn't a very big briar. I was sort of a little bit disappointed that it would rip so easy. But in saying that, guys, look, I have my Ridgeline trousers on, and they're bomb-proof, boy. Yeah. What? I don't know what balcon cloth is. The double bit, right? I have named the double bit, right? I named it the other day. I was chatting to a friend of mine online, and his channel name is Carhartt Outdoors, guys. He's one of the linked channels in my, when you go on the Woolies world, right? And me and Micah have been friends for a couple of years. Oh, I don't know, 5-6 years maybe. And he sent me the axe head from the States. He picked it up in a yard sale for like $5 or something like that, and he sent it to me. It's here. It hangs up above you there. So he sent it to me. Now here's a test, right? I haven't sharpened this or anything, right? And I have taken down 4 trees with it, and I have processed a tree as well with it. So you haven't seen that video yet. So this thing is sharp, super sharp. So I wonder what the edge retention is like on it. This is the only thing. Guys, that is sharp. That holds a serious edge. So can you see that okay? That's a, you know, so it's what they call, maybe some of you I don't know. I don't know what it's made of. See, maybe some of you guys in the States would know this. It is a Belknap bluegrass double bit. That's what it's called. There is a pattern. There is a maker's mark in there somewhere underneath all that, but it needs a good clean. So Micah sent me this, and it took 5 months to get here. It was $50 to post the head only. I shave my back critter, or I wax it in the strip. So what it's I hung it myself, and you might notice in some of the videos I'm actually looking at the hang, and that's because the handle didn't quite meet the eye. I actually think it's a cruiser. I don't think it's a full double bit, but it's definitely over 100 years old anyway. But it took me a little while. Are they really, Doug? It took me a little while to get the handle for it, and I had to. That was only the second axe I've ever hung, and it took me a while to get the handle, and the first handle. Yeah. But if you go along the lines, River, of the hunting companies, the guys that make hunting stuff, they're not noisy. None of this ridgeline stuff is noisy. Guys, it is near enough impossible to get a double bit axe in Ireland unless you buy something Scandinavian. I know some of the boys on Facebook, Declan Darcy and stuff like that, some of the guys have a fair few axes, but double bit axes, I don't know where to get them from. The stock and stuff, River, yeah, it's quite quiet. And this sheath, guys, this sheath was made by a guy called Danny Carey from Carey Customs, and I had to send him the axe, and he made this. Look, it's got belt loops on the back and everything, and it was sort of designed along the lines that you could put a hoop, put a ring here with a strap on it, so that you could put it across your back. It's a serious weapon, you know. So I would like another one. I would like another one. Just something. Yeah, you can get a double throwing axe. What do you call them? Grandfurs. Grandfurs make a double throwing axe. But it's like 140 quid or something. Yeah, you would have, Dracula. Yeah. He made scales. Yeah, he used to be very big into it. But I don't see him online at all anymore. Oh, no problem, man. No problem. The Woodsman. 5-6 axes. You know. Oh, you can chop with them. Oh, the throwing axes. I don't know. I've never tried. But there definitely just is the cool factor of a double bit axe is just they're class. Like, do you know what I mean? They're absolutely class. That thing chops like a machine. Guys, I processed the tree that I cut down, right, with the double bit. I left it and I went away home, and I went down about 2 days later to take the dogs out for a run, and I thought, sure, I'll take the camera with me, and I'll process this tree up. Guys, you see, taking branches off a tree, ding, the branches were popping. Don't stick them in the stump. Why not? Guys, the branches were, it was like the branches were being released from something when you hit them. Do you know, I don't know. They just swing really well and they bite really deep. And I was only, yeah, you can't use them as a shovel. But guys, I was only sort of getting into the swing of it. See what I did there? When I was finishing up that processing that tree. So really, see, and that's the thing, like I'm bucking splits with a double as well. And you know, there definitely is a wider profile on one end. I know Scott was going on about splitting one end over the other, and there definitely is one end is a little bit thinner than the other. But guys, this is nearly a full flat grind. You know, there's very little. There's very little of a you know, so it's more like that instead of stepped out. And this, Jesus Christ, it chopped away, guys. I was actually. I've done a video. How many chops do you think it takes me to cut down a tree, little tree, like 5 inches, 6 inches, or something like that, guys? And I actually, you know, I think if I get a tree that's about 4 inches, I could probably cut through it in one swipe. if I can get enough of a swing at it, you know, if the old hurley swing into it, boy, only the Irish people will get that one. So as you would get that one. All right. So as I get in there, yeah. And like, do you remember the time when Buckin split his head with one? Do any of you guys remember that? Way back, he brought it back over his head and went like this and caught himself there. Oh, a Tassie. Yeah. A boat, of course you could. But I don't know how. What's the definition of a boat? How long does it have to stay afloat for? Give me a couple of barrels and I could make a good raft. Like, but oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be bothered making a boat. If I was going to make a boat, I would make some sort of a really nice canoe. Really go full hog. You know, do a Ron Swanson on it. You know. Yeah, a duct tape boat. I have seen a duct tape boat, and it was remarkably effective, I have to say. A canoe. Yes, I got it, Mike. Yeah. But you see, I don't know. Sometimes when I'm splitting, like there's not a lot of straight grain wood here. At the odd time, maybe I might come across some European larch or something, and it has very small branches, and you know, it's very straight grain. You know, you're talking 3 foot rounds, nice big wood, and you know, you can split it nice. But guys, the Bruce my splitting axe, it's very thin profiled. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a Scandinavian splitting axe. It's not a big wedge, so it's like this. So nice. Oh, it's brilliant. River, sorry, I'm looking at you. Yeah, listen, ash is great straight stuff if you get the nice straight stuff. That's the thing. Doug, you got it, man. Guys, get those thumbs up. Get those thumbs up there. 18 people watching. This is crazy. See, that's what happens when I don't upload a video at 6 o'clock. These are all going, I need my woolly fix, man. I need my woolly fix. Jeff, how's it going? Well, I have, no, I probably have given it away. I've had a fair few different splitters, but once I got the Hultafors one, I just sort of, you know, that's my one, you know. And I've mentioned this before in videos where I sort of move through things until I find my thing. So I know it's brilliant, Dracula. Excellent, guys. Thank you very much. I wonder what happens if I do this. Actually, hang on. I just check something. Guys, I move through things until I find something that I like best, okay? And if I don't, you know, so Can I go live while going live? Can I go live while going live? I'm going to break the internet! Ah! I'm going to break the internet! I better turn that off before Google come and bomb my house. Good man, Richard. Do you know a friend of mine has the still mall and he likes it. He's over in Ackle there. But I wouldn't buy it just because it's a still. Yeah, I have. It's axe. It's is it a marble splitting axe? Is that what they're called? They have like a spring assist on them. I don't know, they're sort of collector's items now, aren't they? But I have seen cross wedge ones. I have seen everything. Do really? Well, he is a husky boy. He's a husky boy tonight from all the talking. But guys, I had a great wee 2 hours down in Red Branch today cutting trees with Igor. You know. I know. Well, you see, there's a fair bit of forest outside Ackle, you see. What German engineering? Where's he moving from, River? Do I like stickers? Of course I do. Love stickers. My girls love stickers. Actually, what happens is that people send me stickers, and not very many people have sent me stickers, but Carhartt Outdoors has sent me stickers, and basically they come in and I go, look, girls, I got some stickers, and they go, oh, thank you, and they take that. He's from Armagh, and he's moving over to Ackle. Sorry, I'm laughing at Saw's comment there. Yeah, an Irish Manchester lad living in Armagh, heading over to. Okay. Ackle's nice. There's not much going on. Dragalope, this is the way. This is the way. This is the way, guys. And Ackle's lovely, River, but there's not a lot going on unless he wants to go over and do an outdoor course for a year and see what he thinks of it. Hit me up on Facebook and I'll see if I can get him on one. I would really like to take that 500i for a spin as well. I would love a wee rip on it just to see what it's like. I'd love a rip on a 395, and I think if I had the chance to buy, or somebody said to me, there's this 500i, there's a 395 or a 390, which one will you take? I would be taking the Husky, I think. But I am completely biased. I have a MS 180, a 661. The 661 is a still as well, isn't it, Saws? Oh, I'm sure he is. Hang on, I missed something there, Saws. 500i. Oh, but you would rather a 500i? I don't know, boy. I don't know, guys. Listen, when I moved back here, and I got it when I moved back here 7 odd years ago, I didn't like chainsaws. Do you know what I mean? Like, I had never used one. I had never really the need to use one. So my ma has an MS 181 or MS 180, and she lent it to me, and I was getting firewood for the house and all, and doing some stuff down at Red Branch and all, and that saw broke my heart, boy. Broke my heart. There was always something wrong with it. The bloody the spark plug fused into the engine block and blew out and pulled all the threads and everything with it. I like chains and saws. Pilk, how's your Pro Mac getting on? Your 1010. Doug, did you see that thing that I sent you the other day, Indiana Doug? Oh, somebody selling something up the road here for 100 quid. A 235. Well, saws, I have a 435, and that Igor's a 435. And excellent, Doug. And I think it is the most underrated saw I have ever seen in my life. That thing is just brilliant. Brilliant we saw. And I was using it for doing the permanent shelter, and I was thinking, oh, she's not running very well. And then I realized it's been sitting in the shed for 3 months with the same petrol laying in the tank, and I was just running it flat out. And Killinger, how's it going? You're very welcome. And it just 3 months, same fuel. Been using the Frankensaw. You know, what is it? What month is this? February. Yeah, so didn't use it in December. Didn't use it in January. You know, you run it there in February for the first time, and I'm going, it's bogging a wee bit. What's going on here? So the Mark II is what I have, and I remember, like, this is how green I was, right? I remember getting it and going into the shop about 2 months later and saying to him, man, I want a 24-inch bar. He says, well, what saw is it for? And I says, like, it's a 435. He says, nah, it's 24-inch bar is no good for that saw. And I was like, why not? It's just like a 40cc saw. It's like, it's really powerful. You know? He was like, what size saw bars on it? I was like, 16-inch. And he was like, yeah, leave that on it. That'll do fine. The 460 Rancher. I had a 460 Rancher, and it was a very good saw. The 460 Rancher is what I would class as my first big saw. So what happened was I had the 460, but I only ever ran a 20-inch bar on it, and I was getting it, but I had a 16-inch bar for it. Hey, I had a 16-inch bar for my Rancher, Mike, and Jesus, it ripped. Whoo! And you know. But I was getting into some bigger stuff, and I just thought I need a bigger saw, more CCs in it. And Buckin was on to me about the 365s, 372s, 372s. I think he was on about, or the 370s or 371s. That line, you know. And what happened is one came up for sale for £300. I bought it off a boy on Facebook. The Frankensaw. I bought it off a guy on Facebook. And he shipped it over here, you know, so and then I ported it, obviously. Not that I knew anything that I was doing. Guys, I don't know if any of you have ever watched my port video that I did when you grind down the transfer ports, right? The only difference between a 372 and a 365 is the transfer ports have a septum in them, or a splitter, a septum, right? Splitter. Yeah, that's exactly it, Doug. Yeah, my one, the one I have, just sits in the shed, and it's been sitting there for ages. Good man, Doug. Doug will get me stickers, man. He designed them. Well, good job, hey, good job. They look class. Maybe might get you on some Woolies World stickers. You can be the dealer for them in the US. You can ship them all out all over the place and take all the profits, because it's not that I don't need them. You deserve them. But guys, I hadn't a clue what I was doing, right? Right, it's basically like this, right? The videos that come out in Woolies World, I have a fair bit of knowledge of what I'm talking about, right? You know, a bit of experience in life and these things. You see, porting that saw, boy, I was like this, look. I was like, just turn off the video there. I would press, you know, pause the record. I had my phone out on YouTube, watching a video of a guy porting it. No way, Mike. See, guys all day long on the Husky forums, you say, you know, oh, if you could buy a saw, what would you get? They all say a 365 or a 372. You know, so, but that's all I know. I don't know anything about the big saws. when I moved over to the Rancher, I had a bit of a learning curve with the 20-inch bar as opposed to the 16-inch bar and the 435. And I am glad of the inertia chain brake. That's all I have to say. Yeah, I don't know anything about the 5 Series saws. Nothing. I had the 5 Series are the ones with the silver on them, aren't they? Yes. I had a go at the 50cc one. The guy, my mate here who owns his house that we're in at the minute, he works for the forestry, so they all have those little pocket rocket, he calls it. It's like the size of the 435, except it's like 65cc thing. The torque in that thing is unbelievable. The high end revs is just out the door, by Jesus Christ. A 550, maybe that's it, or 550. It's not a 555. That's something else. It could be a 550. Yeah. Jesus Christ Almighty. 365. Doug, I'm telling you, man, the Frankensaw is a beast. The Frankensaw is a beast. I would love. I don't know if you guys, any of you guys subscribe to Hometown Acres. He has a 365 clone. Now me and Adam would be friendly online as well, but he has a 365 clone or 372 clone, one of those Husqvarna ones, Husqvarna. And what has happened is that I'd love to race it. I'll be good, Pilk. It'll be good. Positive thoughts, guys. We'll have positive thoughts about your brother, you know. It's just all a bit crappy at the minute, isn't it? You can't even go into hospitals or anything. So what age is he, Pilk? Three stands. I don't know what that means. Maybe that's lost in translation somewhere. Oh, no way. No way, Mike. I don't know what is that. Stents? You seeing stents, Pilk? If they're putting stents in, that's a good thing. Okay, it means that, you know, that they're working on them. Yeah, stents. They're called stents. Yeah. So I used to, believe it or not, guys, I used to be an emergency call taker. I used to take 999 calls, and we used to always do cath lab, it was called, so an emergency transfer for stents. So anybody had a heart attack, bring up, we need an emergency transfer, we'd organize a helicopter, lift this guy, take him to the cath lab and get stents. If they're putting stents in, that's a good thing. Okay. That's what they did, Pilk. They ported his heart. They ported his arteries. They're polishing his arteries so that he'll come back and he'll be revving. All joking aside, man, he'll be good. He'll be good. But well, listen. Here's the thing, right? If you could walk into a shop right now, pick up any saw you want, anything, your dream saw, like what would it be? It's not my Frankensaw, is it? You know, so I don't know. It's hard to know, isn't it? It's hard to know. Yeah, we're all getting old, Pilk. Somebody was slagging me about being old the other day, and I was like, I'm only 35 plus 5 plus 3. And you know, when I was younger, I believed my mother when she told me she was 21. She was 21 for a long time. Like, it wasn't until I was like nearly in my teens I started thinking about it. You know, how could she be 21 if I'm 12? You know, so I don't know if they can. Hey, listen, has anybody had the 500i in their hand? I wonder how much it weighs. You know, and what's the cc on that? You know, it's a beast, isn't it? Like an 80cc saw or something, isn't it? 80, 90. Thanks, Richard. Pilk, I was 35 for 2 years. True story. Murray, take it easy. Richard, sorry, take it easy. So never Dracula. But you like your axes, don't you? So I like my axes too. I like sharp and shiny things. I like 2-strokes. But not motorbikes. I'm not into motorbikes at all. At all. A Still 201. I don't know what that is, you see. The 500i. You see. And what about you guys that's into your vintage axe, your vintage saws? Doug, you like your vintage stuff, don't you? I like my blades, boy. I like my blades and like my axes. And, you know, I was at a meeting the other day. I went to a castle for a meeting. I was so dead impressed with myself. Went to a big castle. It was like, it was class. Yeah, it's light. And creeps and weirdos, because all the well, no, maybe not creeps. That's a bit weird. It's from the song, isn't it? But so we've been waiting on snow and snow and snow, and everywhere's getting snow, and everywhere's getting snow. And we woke up the other morning and there was a little bit of snow, like enough to go out and play in, right? And I had a meeting. I was like, I had to drive through the snow to get to this meeting. Mike, thank you very much for stopping by. We're here for every Friday night from 9, so 9 Irish time. So, well, I don't know what time that is. Same thing, Dracula, same thing. So, and there was like snow everywhere. So I ended up walking around this forest with these guys because it's all forest school bushcraft stuff that they're looking me in to do. But this castle, man, castle, class. Like, not like it. Like I put the pictures up on Instagram of the wrecked castle that's way up in the forest. 600 acres. 600 acres. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I didn't get to play in the snow. Didn't get to play in the snow. Got to drive in the snow. Got the headache from the sun blaring off the snow into my face. Yeah. Oh no. Still runs. The tractor or the saw? No, I don't like micropeath and stuff at all. I'm waiting for new stuff to come in so I can stop wearing it. Excellent, Mike. Listen, anytime, drop into the comments on any of the videos. You know, I'm always up for the crack and answering questions, whatever you need. No, I do not like micropeath and stuff after all. It's just had... I did a video on it. And why not here? In Wooly's room for retrobates. So what happened is that it's not that I don't like it. I do like it. I'm just really disappointed in it, to tell you the truth, guys. The Garpeath and stuff. It's my own fault. It's my own fault because I saw this stuff and I went, this looks like it's going to be perfect. This looks like it's going to be exactly what I'm after. So I had built this stuff up in my head, and when it arrived, it's like everything just wasn't quite right. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain, you know, and you know, the smock is a 200-pound smock, and Doug, if I skip over that, just remind me to come back. But I just want to get this Garpeathan question into it. Smock is a 200-pound smock, and the Velcro feeling on it was just like, how hard is it to get Velcro right, you know? And it just was like little itty bits of Velcro, you know. I just felt that there was, it was like all style and no substance. They really could have just nailed down their manufacturing process. Do you know what I mean? But it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I see everybody wearing it, I see TA Outdoors is wearing it, and he's like one of the biggest bushcraft channels out there. He's got like 2 million subscribers or something like that. Bruno, more Bruno, Doug, more Bruno in the videos. I'm going to be looking at a fair bit of. I listen, Dracula. It's. I don't know if that type of clothing is even suitable for this climate, to tell you the truth. Guys, skinny trousers. The trousers are skinny. You know, right, back in the 90s when I was listening to Metallica, and I wore skinny jeans and baseball boots. Do you know what I mean? German army coats. You know, that was the style. You kept the trousers. Yeah, okay. Well, I kept everything. I returned 2 pairs of trousers, but they replaced them for me. Oh, no way. There's nothing worse. Standing on the nails like standing on Lego. It's tough. Tough times. Tough times. I know. And see, this is the thing, Pat. And it's my own. Like, it was me that had the expectations. I knew nothing about this brand. You know, I just had seen them. I thought they looked good. They were just starting off. They weren't really anywhere else. I didn't see them being promoted or anything. And I thought, right, these guys look like they're starting off. They look like they've got some good ideas. And the anorak or the smock has got some really cool features. These pockets that are here on the chest are excellent. But it's just a little bit, it's just not quite right. It's like it fits really well here. There's a little bit too loose here. You know, it's only polyester and cotton. So it's not waterproof. You know, any bit of rain, you're soaked. I mean, soaked. Like, so. I don't know, maybe for the climate where it comes from, it makes sense, but I don't know. It felt cheap, tell you the truth, guys. Future videos are going to involve 2 strokes and axes. So guys, if you're into your 2 strokes and your axes, you're going to be in for a nice couple of months. Now guys, remember, it's not going to be a video a day like it was before. So I am spending longer and longer editing videos now at the minute. So I recorded a video today. I'd say I was 2.5 hours editing it. You know, when you're talking about you're editing a 20-minute video down to an 11-minute video and it's taking you 2 hours. So and here's the thing, saws. When you stand on a nail, it's always a rusty nail. It always is, you know. So you have to go get your tetanus and get the injection in your arse and also, which is nice. It's not nice. What about you, Doug? What videos have you got coming out? Anything interesting? How is the Good country living? How's it going? You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Sorry, I'm stretching out my back. Guys. Cutting down a tree with a double bit axe is an absolute killer workout. Oh my God. Here's the thing, right? Cutting down that tree took me about 8 minutes, right? Seriously, it took me about 8 minutes, right? I have a video coming out about me cutting down how many strokes or how many swings to cut down a tree. This video is only 4 minutes long. The thing is a bloody laser beam, and it's just like, what a workout, guys. The video coming out on Sunday. I process that tree that I cut with double bit axe. I process it up into like 2-foot sections, and then I limit and stuff like that. Guys, I nearly had a heart attack. I checked my watch and my heart rate had got up to 178 beats per minute. It was crazy. No way. Straight through the, well, I know there's no steel shank or anything in those. Did it reseal behind it? I hope you don't have a leak. Well, I suppose you could inject it with something, even a bit of a puncture repair kit for a bicycle. know. I couldn't think of a better word. Swings kept coming into my head, but every time it went to come out my mouth, it would say strokes, you know. Never say never, Pat. Never say never. Really, Casterman. It's probably a bigger tree than mine. Mine was only like this size or something. 10 inches, I think it was. I never measured it, but I think it was between 10 and 12 inches. So I am looking for a suitable tree for the Buckin Special. Guys, the Buckin Special is a Grand Forest Brooks forest axe. I think it's about 1.5 or 2 pound head. So, and a very funny story, guys. Can you see that? Can you see what's going on with the lamb's foot? The lamb's foot, is that what you call it? So I don't know, Killinger, if this is one of your handles, but Buckin named it Kinky because the handle throws out at the end. Yes, Kinky haft. He calls it Kinky. Buckin named it Kinky, and when I won the competition, I was like, you know, I really want a black raven, but what I reckon was if I had got a barbaric double bit, it just would have been a wall hanger. So what I said was, I said, listen, you know, Buckin, you have Kinky sitting there. You don't know what to do with it. So just give it to me. It's as easy as anything. So he shipped that over. Guys, it cost him about $120 to post it. It was crazy. And I don't remember what you're saying no to, Doug. I don't remember the question they asked. So, oh, it's way back, guys. It must be 6 years ago. It's been sitting on my wall since. So I'm going to bring those two axes. So I've been walking around the forest. That's what I was doing today. I was walking around the forest looking for a tree suitable to cut down with it. Something bigger. So something along the same lines as what I cut down with the double bit. So probably maybe like a 10, 12 inch. Thing is that there's not a lot of big trees down there. And I'm not just going to cut down a tree for the sake of cut for a video, you know. So I'll cut down something that I need to cut down. Now, there is a tree over in the corner, Pat. I know we were talking about, building the workshop, you know, the work area. Over where I want to build that, there is one tree that needs to come down. Well, I'm sort of unsure about whether to take it down with the axe or not, because there's potential of it to damage a small tree on the way down. Butsma, I don't know what I'm going to call you. You have a really long name. I just call it the Pucko. It's simpler. Fawn's foot. A fawn's foot. So what I can't have. I'm sorry. I don't know how I'd be able to get. I don't know if I'd be able to get a discount code or anything. I can ask them. I'll ask them surely. Like, so, see if they'll do a discount code for Wally's World. That's like a 9-month review. They sent me that to review because I was harassing. I'm going to say it. I was harassing them to give me stuff. I was going, I'm a YouTuber. Why don't you send me stuff and I'll review it and stuff. And they said, listen, well, we're really proud of this knife, so we'll send that over. And guys, it's an excellent knife. And do you know what I noticed yesterday was that the Vorstulika guys are actually quite active on my channel, so they're replying the comments and stuff like that as well. So I don't know if you look at that one hair just sticking away out there. I don't know if you guys know about this company, but they have one of the funniest websites, and the guys that run it, and the guys that run this company, just have a. I just really like their sense of humor, you know. So they're a military surplus, and they do their own outdoor gear. It's actually, I find it a little bit light for wedge banging. No, sorry, the other way around. Yes, it's a really good wedge banger. It's the Hultafors Hunter's Axe, which is just a little bit smaller. You're only talking about an inch or so smaller. It's a little bit light for wedge banging. Now, a mate of mine, Big Al, he's a Buckin fan as well. He's just not active in the comments at all. When he got his hands on that, like, you know, I had to fight him. You know, I was like, no. You need to give that back to me. You're not keeping that. Do you know what I mean? But I think if I ever got another one, I still wouldn't let him have it. I think if I ever was to have the opportunity to get another axe from Buckin, I think I would have to go down the lanes of a Black Raven. I just think they are the coolest thing ever. And it would possibly be a wall hanger. Do you know what I mean? Like, so, nah, it probably wouldn't either. So, it's hard to know, isn't it? The Pucko is an excellent knife, guys. Yes, you're lucky to be splitting wood, guys. I have no wood to split. This is my issue at the minute. I need to get out and I need to get some wood. The problem being is that there's no trees down or anything like that. There's nobody giving me the option. You know, we're not like you guys in the States or anything like that. We can't just go into a forest. We can't just get a permit and go into a forest and cut up dead trees. All the forests are controlled here by a government, you know. So let's split this. Let's split this is right. Let's split this. Guys, yeah, yes, that would be the best thing. Guys, let's split this. How is the let's split this going? Has anybody tried it? I know you have, Doug, and your video was brilliant. Has anybody tried the let's split this? I would really love you guys to give it a go. Pat, you can use your wood splitter. It doesn't matter, guys. And this is the thing. It's all about the military Husqvarna is still in my shed. Schrader boys, how's it going? What happened is that when I got right, first of all, it's not my saw. It's my auntie saw, right? Well, my uncle saw, but my uncle's dead, so it's my auntie saw. And as soon as I got it, I broke my wrist. So it's just sort of sat in the shed. The compression on this thing is like the compression of the devil. The devil. You see the way I did that? You can't even get the starter rope moving. I'm going to have a look at it. And there's no decompression on it or anything. Like these saws are just absolute machines. I think it's an 88cc saw. It's got the chain tensioner is down the side of the bar. So it's a bit nuts. It's a bit nuts. I would love to get it running, and I would probably. It still has its original bar and everything on it. It's got a Husqvarna bar on it. I don't think my uncle used it once, you know, and he probably bought it fairly new.
Dad!
Yeah.
Why did you not flush it out?
What?
Why did you not flush your giant poo that you did in the toilet?
Lily wants to know why I didn't flush my giant poo that I did in the toilet. But it's obviously not me, because I only poo in the morning. But that is something that I have been threatening to do to Lily when she's on her Zoom calls, is that I was going to come in and say, Lily, come see my giant poo. Because she'd get really embarrassed. No, Lily, wouldn't you? So she's trying to embarrass me by talking about poo. But listen, guys, my poos are amazing.
What?
Amazing.
What?
Schrader, how's it going? What?
What?
Look at all those thumbs up.
Wow.
Wow. Unicorns. So, no, it's me. So, this is what we were saying. What's the quick start?
Hello.
That's Pilk Pulk from Germany. He's saying hello. And so it's good country living. Guys, give a shout out where you're from so Lily can see the diversity of diversity. Yeah. Nobody knows. It's an old sailing ship. It's an old ship that sailed off to the new lands. Pilks from Germany. You're not paying attention here. Stop drawing pictures on my thing. Pilks from Germany. You've spoken to Pilk before. And nobody else is online. Ontario, Canada.
What's that?
Canada.
I know Canada.
Showing off her education now, isn't she?
Education.
Education. Yeah, yeah. Are you going to bed?
No, not yet.
Why not?
I'm gonna keep on watching some X-Men.
She's watching X-Men. I think Poop is funny too.
Why does he have like the blueness?
Because he is a moderator.
What does that mean?
Just across the pond, good country life. Really? Schrader boys? Education is... Have you learned how to read yet?
Yes, I have. I'm the best reader in my entire school.
Lily's the best reader in our entire school.
I've read The Hobbit, like, when I was
The Hobbit.
7.
The Hobbit. Lily read The Hobbit.
When I was 7. And the Lord of the Rings.
I read The Hobbit when I was 23. What can you do? So, yeah. Very short video, Pat. But I like your thinking. I like your thinking. You sent me that link and it won't open. Go on, where you go?
Oh, can I have your popcorn?
I don't eat my popcorn. I was saving that for later. You stole my popcorn.
Oh, it's so cold.
Of course it's cold.
I'm still gonna eat it.
She's eating my popcorn. Yes, I agree. I agree. It used to be that we read books. Now we just watch YouTube. So they said that I've been uploading videos to Facebook recently, right? Direct to Facebook instead of YouTube. And what do you mean, young Gandalf? Jesus, man, look at me. Obviously, some sort of dwarf, double bit axes and all. But yeah, I was reading something. They're saying that when you upload videos to Facebook, you have to add captions, right? Because 90% of people watch Facebook videos on the toilet. Hello, Steve. Abdu. Hello. Who's Steve? Who have I missed called Steve? Yeah. Okay. Wooly's never going to be rich. Ever, ever, ever. Because you're a redhead. Listen, I'm Irish. So we're all just basically dyeing our hair redheads. Yeah, so I can't remember what I was going to say. It's great when Lily comes up, but it completely throws the conversation and throws my train of thought completely. I don't know what's going on. No land on the toilet. So yeah, so all apparently for you guys that are into your Facebook as well, apparently Facebook operates the same way as YouTube. You just need 10,000 followers. I don't mean you just need 10,000 is a lot. Jesus Christ. But you need, if you have 10,000 followers and you upload your videos to Facebook directly, you get paid the same way as you get paid if you have 1,000 followers on YouTube, which is not a lot, by the way. Hey, good man, Trevor Grower. We're just talking about being on the toilet. Abdu, the toilet. The topic at the minute seems to be poos. New Jersey. Oh, sorry, Pat. She's away. She sold me popcorn. She's away. Did they? I knew nothing about it, Trader. I knew nothing about it at all. It was. I'm in a business forum, Northern Ireland business forum, and this girl was on about how she's a beautician. These beauty channels are mental. She's a beautician and she got shut down because of the C word, C-19, and she started doing cheers, man. And what happened was she started uploading videos to her Facebook page, and she just blew up, and she's like earning way more money now from doing Facebook videos than she ever was from having a bricks and mortar beauticians. And I was like, that is mental. But then the figures that are bandied about on YouTube as well are just unbelievable, you know. So any of you big high flying YouTubers that are getting that are monetized will know how much money we don't make. It's not a lot. Yeah. That is true, Dracolope. That is true. Yes. Bring out the brown trousers. Yeah. So yeah, guys, it gets a little bit all over the place. So, but yeah, the double bit axe is good fun. Good man, Doug. I hope they cap me at 5K as well. Jeannie Mac. The double bit axe is fun, guys. Cutting down a tree with a double bit axe is like, it's hard to explain. I don't know how many of you guys have cut down a tree with an axe. It's not something I do very often. You know, I have cut down trees with handsaws, loads. So, you know, when you're teaching bushcraft, it's something that you show the kids eventually. So, but it's just, I don't know, it's just something else. It's I don't know. It's hard to. You cut down a sycamore. Was it big? Sycamore can be a nice tree to cut. Yeah, Trevor, and I was just showing the guys there. You weren't on, right? I'll show you this. The videos are all out of sequence, right? So what happened was I actually sharpened it first, and I shot that video first, and then I went and cut down all the things. Then I went and cut down the tree, and I've actually processed the tree since as well, Triffin. So I limbed it, and I cut it up into firewood and stuff with the axe, and so I was showing the guys there. Now, definitely one profile is thinner than the other. So this is the, see what I mean? Can you see that there? Well, this is the thicker profile. So that's it after cutting down 3 trees. No, Bruno's not upstairs. It's the back. It smells like the back door's open. So after cutting down 3 trees with it, guys, that is the edge retention that is on that blade. You know, they really knew how to make steel back in those days. So now, how did you do that, Pat? That's a bit smart. Being able to add pictures and stuff to your comments. Guys, it's a learning curve. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I just decided, well, it was after the live feed, guys. It was after, I think, 2 live feeds. We had been talking about the double bits. And I had said, geez, I must cut down a nice tree with it. And it was fun. It was fun. Country living, that is after cutting down 3 trees. 3 trees and processing them and probably getting buried into the dirt as well. And that was sharpened with a work sharp. You know, so Micah will tell you himself, like when I came here, it was fairly sharp. So it's beautiful piece of forging, you know, very well made. I just love to get maybe 4 more of them and like tape them to my arms so I can like swing them around like that. That'd be dead funny. Yeah, I know. I haven't touched it, but it's crazy sharp. It just needed it. It needed, and I think it's just because it's that nearly that flat grind profile. that just really cuts very, very well. I'm sure if once I learn how to use it properly, I'm sure, you know, like I cut down that tree in about 10 minutes. I think I was saying, I cut down another tree in like, I think I did it in 2.5 minutes, you know. Yeah, I always plant trees. Abdu, I think we figured out 32,000 trees last year. I was responsible for rehoming. Yes, I definitely sharpened it with my work sharp. Yeah, but I sharpened it first jackalope. So the videos are all out of sequence there. So I was deciding, I says, right, I'm going to go down and do this. And I was waiting here because Siobhan was doing something. So I says, right, Charlotte, I was sitting upstairs. Lily was doing something on the computer here. So I was just sitting right there behind me. I says, I'll give it a wee sharpen before I go down and do this. So all those videos were shot on the same day. No, that would be fun. That would be fun, Pat. That would be fun. Yeah, blowing up a tree would be good crack, wouldn't it? There's bound to be surplus explosives about this place. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's crazy. It's crazy. There you go. I couldn't remember. You see that? Smithwick's. This is a drink, an alcoholic drink that they have in Ireland. I don't know if they have it anywhere else, but it's been brewed here since 1710. 1710. When was America discovered? What year was that? Some of you guys will know. You know, so we've a long tradition of drink. Yeah, that's all you need, boy. I get me crack up onto a knot hole or something and blow her out. I know, I know. Imagine. Yeah, hang on a second. Where do you get all those cool things from? I can't do any of that, can I? Oh, hang on a second. I can. I don't even know what they are. Crazy. Buffering. Oops. Do the 5. I don't know what that means. Oh, elbow bump. My kids are downstairs and they're probably going to start killing each other. Check that out. So they're probably going to start killing each other because that's generally what they do when there's important stuff going on, and they're supposed to be quiet. But they're sleeping in the sitting room tonight. They slept in the sitting room last week and it lasted for about 20 minutes after the live stream. Yeah. Safety third is right. So what is everybody, guys? It's Valentine's Day weekend. Did you get any good stuff? Any girls on here first? We were making cards today. I made a card. 1492. Oh, 1492. Ah. Oh, no, we're 50 cal. 50 cal would be fun now. I don't care what anybody says. 50 cal would be fun. Siobhan's dad was in the cavalry. He was in the Irish army. He was in the. He was fired big guns. Same as you, Pat. Same as you. I have a cousin in the Marine, United States Marine Corps. My second cousin. Wonder where he is now. He's active, like he's serving at the minute. But yeah, so 1492, is that when America was discovered? Yeah. Not much for a fire then. Yes. Did you shoot the tree on purpose or did you just happen to shoot the tree? Yes. Technological specialist boozer who hasn't had a drink in 10 years. Oh, I did it again. I did it again. Guys, so it's crazy, right? It's been a crazy 10 months. It's been a crazy experience. This is what I was saying at the start, guys. It's been a crazy experience uploading a video a day for 10 months. It really has. And it nearly put me off YouTube, right? But it didn't. But what it did was unbelievable. Not what it did for the channel in like subscriber count, right? Basically subscriber count. I got a memory on Facebook yesterday to say that I put up a post where I had just got 2,000 subscribers this day last year, right? And that was 5 years. 5 years of being on Facebook, and I had 2,000 subscribers. So I have gained 2,000 whatever subscribers in the last year. But here's the thing, and I'll leave you with this one, guys. The community that has grown up around you guys, me and you guys, and the back and forward with the videos every day, and you guys commenting on the videos and me responding, and you know who you are, guys. You know these are always, it's the same core of people that are always commenting on my videos, and it's amazing. It's brilliant. I love it, and that is by far the best thing that has happened. Now I'm toying with the idea of doing a video about this, but I don't know if I want to sit down and screen record and do stuff like that. To just, even though that's a video I watch, do you know what I mean? Christopher Columbus, never heard of her. I'm sure somebody else had discovered America before that. The community is an amazing thing. I swear to God, country living. It's something else. It's something else, right? You know, in the beginning, I was blown away that people would actually sit and listen to the crap that comes out of my mouth. You know, but the community it's unreal. It's unreal, you know. So I don't know, what can you do? Long may it last, guys. But listen, there's going to be change from here on. Change is inevitable, and or Dracalope, you're the only one who twigs what movie I've been quoting. I do a lot of movie quotes, guys, but not a lot of people get them. But Dracalope gets a lot of them. So hang on a second. Oh, yeah. Pilk, thank you very much, my man. I'll see you on Facebook, okay? And that is the way to do it, Dragalope. You know, you just got to keep going. You just got to keep going. Buck the trend. That's it. Well, they actually reckon that the Irish made it to America first. Google the Brenton voyage. There you go. Go Ireland! Yay! Yeah, they reckon the Vikings and the Irish, the Celts, and it was actually Brenton was he was a monk. He was a monk. Yes, good is right, Doug. Well said. Well said. So, guys, I'm going to leave you there with that grateful message, guys. I am thankful for everything that you guys do on this channel, for all the support that you give me, because if I was making these videos and nobody was commenting, because I actually have a lot of videos that nobody has ever commented on. Brendan, Brendin, the Brendan voyage, I think they call it. So, you know, it means a lot. Really does. And I know I say this sometimes. I get very grateful, and I gush. I love you guys. I love you. And all, but guys, I mean it. You know, it's important. It's important. You know. What can I say, guys? Thanks for watching. Stay frosty. I'm going to bed. I have a sore throat. It's 10:30. You guys need to do something and go to bed as well, and do something important for your wives on Sunday. Not like me, who's going to watch Ireland beat France in the rugby. Drag it up. That was fast. Guys, thanks for watching.